Let me be the first to tell everybody, as a guy who was raised by a single mom, there is nothing that I appreciate more than a strong, savvy, smart woman. This woman right here, Renee Parsons, is all three of those and more. We know your husband, PXG, with the golf clubs, other businesses. You have gotten into fashion.
Yes.
You got to tell me about this because, number one, what made you want to do it?
Well, I've always loved fashion and been into fashion. I've attended New York Fashion Week for the last 5, 6 years. I've been to Paris for Fashion Week. I have a real interest since I was a young girl in fashion and design. And so when this opportunity came about, we started talking about a joint venture with our partners in Korea to do an apparel line worldwide. And so we put it all together, put together the joint venture end of last year. And Bob was like, okay, Renee, you get to run it.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah, exactly. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of work, but it's been great and exciting to see it come here, and the sales have been amazing, and to watch the customers respond and react to what we're doing has been really gratifying and exciting.
One of the things that I was always most not flattered, I guess the word that I'm looking for, is one of the things that I was most impressed with was what Bob would do with PXG and women's golf.
Yes.
You're doing the same thing with women's apparel. A lot of times when apparel comes out, it's focused on men. Yours is not necessarily that way.
Right. Nope. It's equal opportunity apparel line, gender equality, and all of that. Actually, in Korea, funny enough, the women's sales outsell men's. So it's a 60-40 split over there, women. Yeah, so their whole way that the design team looks at designing a collection is very equal between men's and women's items. And so we feel the same way. My goal with our apparel line is to really expand our market with females specifically. Men, they'll always be there, and we want to always cater them, and we will continue to. But we see an opportunity to grow the female customer and market, and beyond golf.
Which is kind of what I'm looking like with the bomber. I'm not seeing this necessarily on the golf course, but
Exactly.
it's still kind of cool looking.
Right, exactly. So it's lifestyle. It's beyond golf. We feel our brand and the logo itself is super edgy. It's cool. It's hip. It's fun. It's bold. It makes a statement. And so our apparel is for golf, but also après golf. When you're in the clubhouse for cocktails, out to dinner, any of those things, you could wear apparel on or off the course.
All right, give me one thing about the fashion industry that was easier than you thought it was going to be.
Oh, gosh. Now, if you'd asked me harder, that would have been an easier question.
Oh, that's the next one. Okay, so you know what? I'll let you start there.
Okay.
What was harder? You thought, oh, this ain't going to be that difficult, and you were like, oh my God.
Right, yeah. It's, you know what? Actually, fit. Fit is so important. And so that's what we've been working on for the last 9 months, really, is getting the fit right. Because it's for men and women are more complicated than men in that
And
way.
you're a golfer too.
I am.
Big time.
Yeah, so it has to feel good, it has to fit right, it has to be proportionate, it has to be flattering, and all of those things are are not easy. Not easy.
They were harder than what you thought
Harder
they
than
were
what I
going to be.
thought, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
yes.
But it's working out pretty
It's
good.
working out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now,
Oh, it's easier?
what
Oh,
did
gosh.
you think was going to be difficult, but has turned out to be hard? Or it's
easy.
turned out to be easy.
Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to ask the thing. Yeah, like asking questions. Seems like it'd be easy, turns out it's hard. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what?
Like a happy surprise.
Yeah, happy surprise. I would say just working with all the other teams within PXG, I thought, oh, how is this all going to work? Because I've always been on the edge of the organization, not in the organization. And so all of the teams work really well together. Our marketing team, our PR, media, everybody works really synergistically. And so that's been a lot easier than I thought to really launch. We did on purpose sort of a lighter launch for fall winter, and I've been very pleased with all of the marketing we've done and all of the quality of the materials and collateral and how we were able to pull things together. So that was a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be.
Is it tough to get material stuff? I've always, because everyone talks about, man, I can design a shirt, but like Where do you, like
Right.
getting materials is like,
Yeah.
how hard could it be to get like stretchy material that feels good?
It's hard.
Really?
Yes, it is. It is. There's so much nuance to the whole thing. And if it's, like you say, how much to stretch, how much bleed through, they call it. So if you have something on your skin and you can start to see through if it pulls, it's all of these things. Will the logo bleed when you wash it? You have to test everything and make sure you have to, do a bunch of stress tests to the piece of apparel so that it performs when the customer has it and washes it 10 times.
Now, do you test your stuff out too, being a golfer?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. I do. I test it. Bob tests it. We both do. We'll send us samples and we'll try things out. Everything from apparel even to gloves, hats, everything. So
What's the hardest piece of apparel that it's been to create?
I'm working on a polo dress right now. And
A polo dress.
yes, yes. So it's a golf dress, but polo up top. And I sketched it last year, and so the designer's been working on it, and it's just taken a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. They're listening to me. Chop, chop. No. Come on.
I want to play in this thing.
Right? Yeah, and that would launch for spring, summer 20.
That's awesome.
So that's what we're finishing up spring, summer 20, and then now we're starting to design for fall, winter 20.
Okay.
So it's that far ahead.
Where can everyone find stuff now? We'll let them know where to get it.
pxg.com, and also our stores. So we have boutiques and fitting centers, studios. Scottsdale, of course, our flagship. Seattle, Bellevue area, and Chicago in Northbrook. And then we're opening Atlanta and Minneapolis later this year. And more to come.
So you're going to have clothes all over the place.
We are.
How cool, always want to know, because for Bob, it's got to be cool seeing people play his golf clubs. How cool is it when you see someone wearing your clothes? 'Cause
Yes, it's so
as
fun.
a designer.
Yeah, it's great. It's our first little glimpse of that was our Wild West Invitational here at Scottsdale National last April, which is a huge party. It's a lot of fun. The women have a lot of fun, and they love to shop. So they were our first test market for the apparel, because I brought in a small collection for spring, summer, and they came in and they sold it all out within like one day. So it was really fun. And then I got to see them on the golf course playing in it. So it was perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
you made something good, because no one's buying something
No.
if they don't think it's going to look good.
That's true.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
especially a woman.
I don't. Since I work for Disney, I will not be responding to that.
Well, I mean,
Congratulations. No,
Thanks.
seriously, congratulations. This is
Yeah.
fantastic and really cool stuff.
yeah, thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm old.